Hello again, ladies and gentlemen. This is Commando CQC once more, playing some Star Wars Battlefront Supremacy on the Forest Moon of Endor. And this is, again, as always, it's going to be a live commentary video, at least for now. This one, I'm playing Star Wars because I enjoy Star Wars, of course, as a lot of people do, but this is also a discussion video. This is one of those things where we're going to have to talk about Disney. And of course, they just had their Disney 23 Expo, where obviously they released many Disney things. Star Wars was one of them, and of course, Avengers Infinity War being the other one. And there's 8 million YouTube videos talking about this and all the details, so I'm not going into those details. The thing I want to talk about, and God, this game is taking ever to load. But welcome to the welcome to Star Wars on EA. That tends to do that. There we go. Let's go ahead and I haven't played this in a while, so we're just gonna go ahead and screw around. But the thing I'm gonna try to talk about is I don't think a lot of people are talking about certain things as far as the movie. They're trying to figure out plot points and just do everything they can to. I'm rusty. Okay. They're talking about trying to find plot points and details like, oh my God, what's gonna happen to, like in Star Wars Last Jedi? Oh, is Rey going to go to the dark side? Oh, is Kylo Ren gonna find out they're cousins, or is he just gonna buttfuck somebody? Excuse the language. In a bag. Oh boy. Oh, I'm out of here. Goodbye.
Control of the battlefield. Lord Vader will be
I don't. Oh, I got killed by a rogue wolf. But it just, my thing that irritates me is everybody wants to try and find details, and the thing I ask is why? Why are we? I understand we're an impatient bunch of people when it comes to this stuff, but that doesn't mean that we have to know everything, right?
To launch a counter-offensive.
Because the problem is then our expectations go through the roof. Sorry, that was stupid. But our expectations went through the roof with The Force Awakens because we didn't know the details, and then we were left disappointed. But I feel like if we had known the details or any leaks, we would have been disappointed then too. So it didn't matter. And yes, The Force Awakens is one of the best Star Wars movies in the whole damn thing. I don't care what anybody says. I don't want to hear that it's not good. Yes, it's a fucking rehash of A New Hope. We get it. You know what? Excuse language again. But it was a good movie. It still had different characters. It still had all these different cool little aspects to it, and a new story that we aren't sure of quite yet. Oh God, I'm out. I'm gonna get out. Forget about an orbital strike. Oh, hello, Darth Vader. How are we doing today? Oh, I had to watch that. That was just a thing of beauty. I don't think I have any grenades. I don't know what to say to that one. But it just, I'm not really even focusing on this at this point. I'm kind of just messing around, talking, trying to focus, but we can't. But I just,
our forces are capturing a control point.
I think everybody was they want more details about it, and then it's, ow, I think we're just impatient. We just hope that it's good. I'm gonna enjoy it regardless, and I don't think, that's the problem. I think everybody want to nitpick every single little thing, and that's something we shouldn't do, because there's no point. If you enjoy a movie, you enjoy it. Yeah, every movie's gonna have its little nitpicks, but you know what? If I thoroughly enjoy it, I'm not gonna be upset. I'm gonna be more of it. I've got faith in Star Wars. They don't usually fail unless it's the prequels. So that's a whole other thing. But the prequels weren't terrible either, other in some respects they were actually not bad. but obviously they're not as good. And I fell to my death. Thank you, partner, for being there. That's good. But the other so enough talking about that. The other thing, the main, I think, the bigger thing that a lot of people took notice of had to be Infinity War for Avengers. And I already expect that to be a great thing. I trust Disney at this point. I've seen Spider-Man Homecoming twice, probably going to see it a third time, and I love it. But Spider-Man is my favorite superhero, so you can't judge me on that one. I'm very biased, Apple. I'm very, very biased on that one. So, but Disney makes good movies, even if they are a little slapstick humor. What is this guy doing? Oh, interesting. Then this guy killed by Luke Skywalker because we're focusing on this idiot. Oh my god, we're not doing good, guys. We're not doing good. Probably can't do live commentary because of this. But the thing that I take from Infinity War is just the sheer scale of it. And I think it beats out Star Wars in terms of announcement. I think obviously this year won't beat out the Star Wars because Star Wars comes out in December, Infinity War comes out in May. But just the sheer scale that they've done with it, something that, again, I've never seen in movie cinema ever. Being a comic book fan, I love that they have done that. And yeah, everybody bitches and moans, complains about that. Well, why are you going to complain about that when they've done something we haven't done without? And again, this is without the X-Men and without the Fantastic Four, which will probably get in there too. They've done it without all those heroes, and they've still managed to make heroes like Doctor Strange and Ant-Man entertaining to watch. That's an achievement. And now you're gonna have all these superheroes on screen, which of course I think it's going to be, you know, the original Avengers taking most of the spotlight, and then, you know, in the part 2, we'll call it, it'll be, you know, Holland and Doctor Strange, and we lose, taking over essentially. So it's just, I think everybody's they're so determined to find out plot details that they don't enjoy the anticipation. Yeah, I leveled up. Holy crap. 25 or 24. They don't enjoy the anticipation. And I think that's something you have to think about. I know it sounds like rambling, but I mean, there's 8 million videos on YouTube dissecting every single thing. Oh well, Luke Skywalker's this and Rey's this, possibly, you know, we didn't get any, we got behind the scenes footage, and Infinity War, it was this, and Spider-Man gets, you know, hairs on his arms, and blah, 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 blah. Like, okay, we get it, you want to pour over the detail. Me, I've come to the point where I can't obsess over that stuff because, yeah, I want Star Wars to come out now. I want Avengers to come out now. It can't happen. I wanted Spider-Man to come out the day they announced it was going to happen. And it didn't. You have to, and this is just, that's part of life. I think everybody's so focused on it, and they want to, I think the problem is they want to nitpick a lot of things. I think they want to nitpick quite a lot of things. And I think that's a problem. I think they want to nitpick things. I think they want to just do all these things that ruin the franchise. Or not ruin the franchise, ruin the experience. Because, again, when you go back to Star Wars, everybody hated the fact that it was a rehash. It's a rehash. It's a rehash of New Hope. Same storyline. Yeah, we get it. It was still a really good movie, and I still enjoyed it. You know, Avengers Age of Ultron didn't get the reception that the original Avengers did, but that movie was a setup for Civil War, and then Civil War itself is the setup for what the Avengers is going to be in 2018. Hero icon! Oh, it's time. It's time. It's time to return. This is all DLC. Nope. We're gonna go with the standard Luke Jedi. We're gonna go with Luke, cause lightsaber.
May the Force be with us.
The amazingness of that lightsaber. But anyway. It's been a while since I played with this. But it's I hate to say it, it's just I think everybody wants to critique everything and go, oh, is this terrible, this is terrible, this is terrible, this is terrible. I think everybody wants to just nitpick every single little thing, and they shouldn't nitpick everything, because then it takes the enjoyment out of the movie. Age of Ultron, the villain wasn't as strong, you know, the concept was stupid or something like that. Everybody's just gonna nitpick, and that's how it's always gonna be, but you have to look at the grander scheme of things. This is gonna probably be quite a long video. Oh boy. Nope. Hey. Gotta get out. Try to make this last as long as we can. Oh boy, run, Luke, run! Listen to Obi-Wan, run! Oh, we're gonna die, we're gonna die, we're gonna die. See how long we can last, see how long we can go. We're not gonna make it much longer here. I'm not letting you take me out. Apparently I'm letting him take me out though. But you just gotta look at the grander scheme of things. You know, we didn't have, you go back and look at the MCU, we didn't ever think this could be conceived where we had this many heroes, this many movies interlocked in one area. We didn't think it was possible. And yet here we are. We have, what, close to 20 MCU movies? 20? 20 MCU movies. 20. With all these heroes without the X-Men and Fantastic Four in them. So, I don't know. I think those trailers, it's of course your standard discussion thing, but the thing I'm looking forward to with these movies more than anything is just I want to see what Rian Johnson did, who of course directed Looper. That's one of my more favorite movies just because it was so different than anything else I've seen in the last couple of years. That and Baby Driver. Can't kill anybody apparently. Can we switch a hand? I don't remember. Second hand. And we'll do this because why not? But we also have to remember that I think he's going to be good for the franchise. I think he's going to do some very dark things that will, again, follow the formula of Vampire, which a lot of people are probably going to go berserk about that. And I want to see what happens. I think a lot more has already been revealed just from some of the plot details of The Last Jedi already. As far as Infinity War, I want to see who dies. And it needs to be permanent deaths. It needs to be deaths that matter. So Captain America, Vision, Iron Man death. Deaths like that. I don't think Iron Man's going to die. I think he's too important to the MCU. Because he was the one that kind of set it off. We're probably going to lose this. Yep. So, just things like that. Hey, but at least we had a good KD ratio, except this guy had 21-0. But he was with Walker, so... So... It's just going to be one of those things that, yeah, gotta kind of... I think the moral is just be patient. Everybody wants to... just... You gotta be careful with this stuff. Don't get too hyped for it because you'll never be satisfied. Ever. Like I said, I wanted to see impactful deaths. I want to see stuff like that in Infinity War and Star Wars. And I'm sure we'll have more things occur in the following months and weeks. And of course, like I said, it's a great time to be alive. I don't understand, so just take it for a ride. And hopefully this wasn't just a ramblings of madman, because I am local. But there's been, like I said, there's been too many videos on YouTube and Twitch and articles talking about all this. And my whole point of this through everything is just be patient. Don't go crazy. That's it. That's all I can say. So, anyway, that was not the best Star Wars gameplay. I'm sure it could have been better, but what can you do? You know, got to play as Luke in the YouTube video. You can't go wrong with that. Lightsaber killing people. It's amazing. I love it. But anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like, subscribe, or don't. I would prefer if you did. It'd be nice of you. But I'm not going to twist your arm. So, anyway, hope you all have a safe night, safe day, safe wherever you are. Be kind to each other. Don't be dickheads. Yeah, that's the best way I can end this. Alright, peace out.